Smart Einstein quotes. In addition to his scientific innovations, Albert Einstein often offered witty and wise insights on topics ranging from the meanings of life, the universe and people's place in them, to the inner workings of the mind and the relationship between science and religion. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or objects. Einstein, a centenary volume. I believe the main task of the spirit is to free man from his ego. Einstein and the poet. Much reading after a certain age diverts the mind too much from its creative pursuits. Any man who reads too much and uses his own brain too little falls into lazy habits of thinking. Just as the man who spends too much time in the theater is tempted to be content with living vicariously instead of living his own life. What life means to Einstein. If I was not a physicist, I would probably be a musician. I often think in music. I live my daydreams in music. I see my life in terms of music. I cannot tell if I would have done any creative work of importance in music. But I do know that I get most joy in life out of my violin. What life means to Einstein. A happy man is too satisfied with the present to dwell too much on the future. MES Projet d'Avenir. Blind obedience to authority is the greatest enemy of truth. Letter to Jocelyn Teller, quoted in the Private Lives of Albert Einstein. Perfection of means and confusion of goals seem, in my opinion, to characterize our age. Out of my later years. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance you must keep moving. Letter to his son Edward, quoted in Einstein, His Life and Universe. I never think of the future. It comes soon enough, quoted in the Encarta Book of Quotations. Science can flourish only in an atmosphere of free speech, dictatorship on its trial, by eminent leaders of modern thought. Why does this magnificent applied science which saves work and makes life easier bring us so little happiness? The simple answer runs, because we have not yet learned to make sensible use of it. Einstein sees lack in applying science. I believe in intuition and inspiration. At times I feel certain I am right while not knowing the reason. Imagination is more important than knowledge. For knowledge is limited, whereas imagination embraces the entire world, stimulating progress, giving birth to evolution. It is, strictly speaking, a real factor in scientific research, cosmic religion, with other opinions and aphorisms. Everyone sits in the prison of his own ideas. He must burst it open, and that in his youth, and so try to test his ideas on reality, cosmic religion, with other opinions and aphorisms. I believe that whatever we do or live for has its causality. It is good, however, that we cannot see through to it. Interview with Rabindranath Tagore. Although I am a typical loner in daily life, my consciousness of belonging to the invisible community of those who strive for truth, beauty, and justice has preserved me from feeling isolated. My credo. I take it to be true that pure thought can grasp the real, as the ancients had dreamed, on the method of theoretical physics. One may say the eternal mystery of the world is its comprehensibility, physics and reality. Weakness of attitude becomes weakness of character, quoted in Einstein lived here. I have only two rules which I regard as principles of conduct. The first is, have no rules. The second is, be independent of the opinion of others, quoted in the 12 Powers of Man. Everything that men do or think concerns the satisfaction of the needs they feel or the escape from pain. Religion and science.